Students spend most of their time outside of school buildings, and most people inside school buildings don't spend a lot of time doing coding. So there's a tremendous opportunity for students to both learn coding skills outside of the school, to interact with people who are in and out of the profession and that care about the outcomes of young people, but also for those nonprofit organizations to bolster the capabilities of schools that are never going to really be able to build this kind of expertise on their own. Everything we know about the way the world is evolving is saying that science, technology, engineering, and mathematics are becoming more important parts not only of the technology sector, but every sector in the economy, and frankly solving most of the world's most important social problems. So STEM education is particularly important for every student, no matter what they plan to do in life.
The reason why I think STEM is great is because it kind of gives kids a better perspective of what their future might look like. And so they're getting these hands-on programs where they're not just there learning the material, feeling like they just have to learn and then pass an exam and they can get good grades and get out of school. But it actually gets them to kind of see what their future job or careers might look like. What I realized is that you can use coding for so much more than you realize. And so with every kid, I'm pretty sure they have their own special interests. And so if you can find a way to tie programming with it and they can actually see how a good use for it, it's a good way for them to learn it.
We take a user experience approach to teaching programming. And so we put thought into everything we do, from where we have the trainings, which are tech companies, to who leads the training, which are working engineers, to what we teach, which are project-based learning.
I never really knew about coding until a couple years ago. It seemed really interesting to me at the time, but I didn't know how to, get into the whole coding experience. Not until my mom sent me an email a couple months ago about Code Now, and I checked it out and it looked really, really fun. So I tried it out, and well, that's what I'm doing right now, and it's really cool.
Engaging the students early, it's very important for several reasons. So as you grow older and move from middle school to high school, you start developing ideas of what you're good at. If you never have the opportunity to try something like programming, then you will never realize that you're maybe really good at doing that. So being exposed to it, learning that this is something that you may want to do will motivate you definitely to go and see, okay, what is it that what credits or what classes do I need to take in order for me to then go and study this in college.